welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about something different, the Yaz pill. I know there's lots of speculation out there about, being really bad for you, causing blood clots, everything like that. I didn't know about that when I first got prescribed Yaz pill. So I was 13 in year 8. I definitely think that it has affected me. I have quite a lot of anxiety. I often just feel super low, don't know why. I'll just be at work, everything will be fine, I'll get the shivers or the shakes or something. I'm pretty good at disguising it. If I do have a full blown attack, it's just usually no good. I have to separate myself, go into a room, call someone, talk to them. Thank God I've got great friends. Family even that know what I'm going through, but in the last couple of years it's heightened pretty bad. I've always been trying to figure out whether it's because of the contraceptive pill that I'm on. Lots of doctors give me different opinions. They say it could be, it might not be, you may have had it, you may not have. I did start getting anxiety attacks in year 8. I just can't personally remember if it was before or after I got the pill. I've had them ever since though. So I do think they've gotten worse. I do lots of different things now. Meditation, I'm on different types of vitamins, different pills, supplements, things, trying to sort my levels out so that things don't happen too much. I've got such a better understanding about it now. I've talked to lots of different girls who have had problems with the Yaz pill and just their contraceptive pill in general, didn't like how it was making them feel, made them put on weight, whatever. I liked this pill that I got put on because it didn't make me put on weight. It didn't necessarily do anything, I thought, apart from stop my crippling period pain that I would get once a month, have to go home, would literally just roll into a ball on the ground. It was so painful. My mum got that when she was a teenager also. So they suggested that she put me on the pill. So that's why I went on the pill so young, but it really helped. It sort of probably halved the pain. But now in the recent couple of years, I did some research, watched a couple of YouTube videos. I'm pretty scared because I think that it has done some damage. So that's 10 years. I guess I wanted to just discuss some of the things that I think is different about me. My hormones are suppressed. So when I go to get any sort of blood test, they can't read my hormones due to the pill. So they're all 0. So that's in the recent blood test I got back as well. He said that he couldn't tell me much because my hormone levels were completely suppressed. He then told me I should, go on counselling and everything like that. So that was just that. I mean, I've done that before and it's just a whole nother thing. So my day-to-day life is absolutely fine until something goes wrong, or if something makes me worried, something makes me scared, something doesn't go to plan majorly, not something small, just if it majorly doesn't go to plan, it's not something that I immediately start to work out. I start to freak out and that just slows the whole process down so much. I've had anxiety attacks out of Australia when I'm traveling. It's absolutely horrible. I was bad a couple of years ago. I didn't know how to handle it at all. I was tried speaking to someone before it affected all my relationships. I tried to get all the tools from them, that printed out me lots of paper sheets to read when I'm having an attack, but it's so hard when you're having an attack to try and bring yourself down to earth. My friend's seen me grab her, throw myself to the ground, I can't handle myself, literally. I haven't had an anxiety attack like that in a while because I've been trying to control all the little things, before it's happening or while I think it's happening, just to chill out, phone someone, call someone, do lots of little exercises that I've got. If I feel like it's happening somewhere in public or something like that, whoever I'm with that I trust or whatever, I'll get them to come with me and just calm me down. You don't want to be around someone that's going to yell at you or call you crazy or anything. That is going to take your anxiety attack from 0 to 100 if there's ever a 0. It's just going to be catastrophic. You're going to be having a migraine from all your tears and everything's just going to be horrible. I can tell you right now that everything can be perfectly fine until one little thing happens and your heart starts to beat, and then you're getting a sweat in your palms, and then you're talking to yourself calming yourself down, and then if something keeps happening or that doesn't get resolved quickly and it just keeps going on, it just gets heightened and heightened. And I have to try and make sure all the time that this doesn't happen to me at work. I've had quite a few, jobs with high profile brands, and there's no room for me to be crying or carrying on or anything like that. So I'm always, I'm so much better at keeping under control now. When I do speak to doctors, they say, how long have you been on it for? That could definitely be the reason why you're having major issues, is because your hormones are being, probably not level, and do you ever feel like you don't really know your thought process or what's going on? I'm like, yes, I literally don't know what I'm thinking half the time. It's just coming into my head randomly. Like worry or something like that. I don't know why I'm worrying. It just happens, and it's silly. It could be over really silly things. Thank God now, I've got quite a few things I can go through to try and calm myself down, but there's that many times I've thought I was okay, and it just takes the smallest thing to ignite the flame, really does. And I'm so lucky I've got so many friends that have even been through the same thing as me or know what it's like. The doctor also doesn't know if I'm going to be fertile, which is another big thing. I hope I am. I don't plan on kids at the moment, but I seriously hope that if I did, that I am able to have them. My sister has just had her first kid. She was on the pill for a similar amount of time. She had a baby, but they are concerned about me with all my anxiety and all the stress that I've put on myself. Every time I have an anxiety attack, my period comes through, I start bleeding immediately. I will lose weight, won't eat for a while because I'm generally feeling sick to my stomach. It's really debilitating. It's actually something that stops me from living my life to the capacity that I can, because I'm so damn scared of small things and the way people react, or it's just so silly. It's just, there are definitely worse things out there, but I'm just letting you know, my recommendation from my doctor was to get off the pill as soon as possible. And the next part of this video is describing how scared I am to get off. I don't know myself. Not on the pill. I don't know if I'll be different. I don't know if I'll put on weight. He said you may go through a low period. You may go through a really low period when you get off the pill. For a couple of weeks, you may be feeling seriously down, and there's no guarantee that that will actually go away or how long that will last for. Another thing is weight gain. I'm so scared of, it's very vain, but I'm so scared to put on weight. It's like you think there's all this weight that you're going to put on if you change the pill or something like that. Or so if I go off the pill, I assume that is it like I'm just going to get fat? I don't know, but he said, yeah, you probably will have a personality change. You probably will feel a bit off. And that's another thing. It's all very hard to take in, because you just think, can I just get off the pill and walk away? He's saying to me that I'm going to feel down, let everyone around me know that what's happening. So if I do have an attack, or I do feel sick, or I feel really down, that they'll understand. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm staying on it. I have no idea what I'm going to do when I work 6 days a week. I'm going to be feeling so low. It's like sometimes I already feel so low. Lucky that doesn't always last, but how long am I going to be feeling low for? But I guess it's just one of those things I'm going to have to do probably when I want to have kids. He's saying the first step for me sorting myself out now and my anxiety is to go off the pill. So it can be a series of tests. Is it the pill? Is it this? What was causing it? It can be very scary when you go on the pill quite young and you stay on it for a long time. You don't really know if it will affect you and how it will affect you when you get off. But yeah, super scared. Definitely feel like the pill has given me slight anxiety and depression over the years, and would have had no clue until everyone around me started saying, so much good stuff in your life. What the hell are you upset for? You've got nothing going on and you're so low. And I can I can tell you right now, half the times I was like so upset and just so over it and so low that, you know, it was just like every day was just wake up, same thing, and there was nothing particularly going wrong in my life. No conflicts I was dealing with, just the feeling of being so low and everything so mediocre, and so you speak so monotone, and you're like, I feel people don't wake up every day like this. I feel like they wake up every day normal and they're just go about their day. If something bad happens, they react accordingly, and me, I'm just waking up and everything's already shit. It's just, I can cry at any given time. If I see something for 2 seconds that's upsetting, I can literally let out a tear. It's like you're living on edge, and so many studies that have come out, so much research about what happens to the body and hormones and personality when you're on the pill for so long. It's just scary reading it when you have been, and you think all these things that they're listing are happening to me, or I've had that happen to me and being caused by that. It's just hard to, you know, I know you're not supposed to believe everything, but so much of it makes sense. It's just, I definitely feel that it has affected me in a negative way, underlying, and I've had no idea what's causing it. I've been offered to switch up the pill a little bit, which I'm considering, but the pill I'm on is pretty popular, and that's why I'm posting this video. It's just, if you don't have to be on the pill, don't be. Use other forms of protection. Be nice to yourself, be more polite to yourself. You don't need these hormone replacement. You don't need any of that. If it's just to stop you from having a baby, there are ways you can do things. If you really don't have to be on it for any other reason other than contraception, really consider getting off it. How many people have you spoken to, you know, boyfriends, etc., that have said, oh my God, the pill is so effed up because, like, you know, every time such and such goes on it, they're crazy, or they do this, or they get upset, or whatever. Everyone has their own experience, and usually they will experience some form of change, whether it's for the good or the bad, or, you know, it's like you get big boobs from going on the pill. It's like, that's awesome. But if 10 years later you're feeling pretty fucking low, that is so not worth it. Which is why so many girls went on a specific pill when I was in school, was to try and get boobs. That was not Yaz, but there are lots of stories about different pills can do different wonderful things for you. But honestly, if you don't need that, get off it. And that's just my personal opinion. But thank you so much for watching. I'll keep you updated about what happens with me if you would like. Comment if you do want to know. That'll give me a pretty good indication whether to make another video or not. But I hope you have a really great day, and thanks for listening. See ya.